This act will ensure that the Trump administration cannot unilaterally repeal or lessen sanctions placed on Russia and Putin by the United States in response to their pernicious behavior in Ukraine, as well as their meddling in our elections. I'm dismayed that such a step is even necessary. These sanctions enjoyed bipartisan support when they were put in place by President Obama, and lifting them without a clear change in Russia's behavior would be nothing more than an appeasement of Putin's destabilizing agenda.
Without repercussions. This bill allows the precedent set by the Iran.
I will say this. I think the recent revelation of Flynn's secret conversation with the Russian ambassador on the subject of sanctions makes this legislation all the more important. If there were either condoned discussions that Flynn had, or he was acting as a free agent, in either scenario, this president should not have the unfettered capability of eliminating Russian sanctions. There are just too many problematic issues concerning this administration and Russia.
And finally, there certainly seems to have been, or still is, a cozy relationship between the president, the administration, and the Russians. That's very, very disconcerting.
We are in a global struggle with Russia right now, which is trying to dismantle not only our own democracy, but liberal democracy around the world. The threat that that poses to us ought to be kept front and center all the time, and that's why I think this legislation is so important.
Only knows where else. That should concern all Americans.
Clearly, there are matters of national security import that need to be kept close, need to be kept from public discourse because of the damage that it might cause to the United States of America and to our security. However, that ought not to divert attention from even more serious breaches that may well have compromised the security of the United States of America.